Kasi basahin mo mabuti to. We are helping you. Huwag kang maniwala sa lawyer mo. I mean, let's face it. They want to prolong your cases. Why? Of course, we know that. Kaya si Atty. Topacio, alam mo naman si Atty. Topacio. So now, it's our time to get even. Can you imagine using the legislative bully pulpit to get even? Pahabain niya ng kaso para makuha niya lahat ng pera mo. That's why I challenged him and I challenge him again. Dan, huwag kang magtago dyan sa likod ng parliamentary privilege. Ulitin mo yung sinabi mo rito. Ulitin mo sa harapan ko. Tignan natin kung ano mangyayari. Ito wag eh. Ayaw magsalita pag nasa labas. Nagtatago doon sa privilege niya. Oh, I challenge him again. Dan, harapan. Sige, sabihin mo sa harap ko yan. Huwag ka namang matakot sa akin. Ang liit-liit ko. May problema pa yung tuhod ko. Pero
kliyente ni Atty. Topacio na si Miss Cassie Ong. Yan. Baka may katanungan kayo. Go ahead po.
well, in general, the members of the House of Representatives are bound by a code of conduct that says that a member shall act at all times in a manner that shall reflect creditably on the House. Yan. So this is conduct unbecoming. Remember, just last year, inexpel nila si Congressman Teves, yung kliyente ko. Anong ground nila? Hindi daw nakabalik from abroad at sumayaw na naka-boxer shorts. Ni wala nga violation of the law eh. There was no law violated by my client and yet, they railroaded his expulsion. Kita nyo ha? In contravention of the principle under the Constitution that all trials should be public. Ito trial ito in the sense that ang Ethics Committee po is not a legislative inquiry. It is the only committee that conducts a trial wherein it exercises quasi-judicial functions. Why? Because it has the power to meet, M-E-T-E, to meet punishment. Hindi katulad ng ibang committee, hindi naman pwede mag-punish yun except for contempt. Fact-finding lang po ang legislative inquiry. Ito po, kaya rito, lahat may right to counsel. Both the complainant and the congressman complained against. Pero anong ginawa ng Ethics Committee kay Teves? Hindi kami pinapasok, hindi client, closed door. Closed door. Closed door. Oh, edi, wag naman nilang gawin ito. Wag naman nilang i-railroad. Sana ha, if they have any decency left, tignan nila to impartially. Wag yung old boys club na pagtatakpan mo dahil kasamahan mo. Sana. But I am hopeful, but only to a certain extent. Kasi seeing how Congress has acted in the past few months since the new administration. Can you imagine sumayaw sa social media ng naka-boxer shorts? Anong violation ng batas nun? Inexpel. Eto, nilabag ang konstitusyon, hindi nagbigay ng constitutional rights, physically binar ang counsel. Oh, kita nyo, ito yung sinabi niya. Oh.
Mas matindi pa to.
Sir, can we proceed? Don't allow Cassandra na malapitan. Kita nyo yung aming litratong nakalagay dito. Hinarang ako physically ng 7 tao. Hindi ko malapitan yung kliyente ko. Bago, sabi, wag mo lalapitan ang kliyente mo. You will be cited in contempt. What kind of kangaroo court is that? Matindi. Oh, eto pa, oh. Eto pa sinabi, ito yan. Ayan ang litrato.
Pakita natin na, attorney.
Hinarang, oh, physically.
Hawakan nyo po. Pakita natin sa kanila yung ano. Para may mapunta.
Ang problema kay Dan, kita nyo ha, kita nyo ang pinagsasasabi. I'm doing this hindi dahil gusto ko maghigante, etc. Ngunit, I have to fight for constitutional rights and to to uphold the dignity of the profession. Ito si Dan Fernandez, oh. Sabi niya, ito, verbatim quote to. Maiksi lang po ito. Please bear with me. Sabi niya, we are giving you the opportunity. The fastest way. He was addressing my client. Here kasi in aid of legislation kami. But of course, certain lawyers, no, law firm. Siyempre gusto nila mahabang proseso sa korte, di ba? You know that. Because ano yan, may bayad ng lawyers di ba? I want to give Miss Cassandra Lee this Republic Act 6981 para for her to contemplate while she is in our custody. Kasi, basahin mo mabuti to. We are helping you. Huwag kang maniwala sa lawyer mo. I mean, let's face it. They want to prolong your cases. Why? Of course, we know that. Kaya si Atty. Topacio, alam mo naman si Atty. Topacio. So now, it's our time to get even. Can you imagine using the legislative bully pulpit to get even? Pahabain niya ng kaso para makuha niya lahat ng pera mo. That's why I challenged him and I challenge him again. Dan, huwag kang magtago dyan sa likod ng parliamentary privilege. Ulitin mo yung sinabi mo rito. Ulitin mo sa harapan ko. Tignan natin kung ano mangyayari. Ito wag Ayaw magsalita pag nasa labas. Nagtatago doon sa privilege niya. I challenge him again. Dan, harapan. Sige, sabihin mo sa harap ko yan. Huwag ka namang matakot sa akin. Ang liit-liit ko. May problema pa yung tuhod ko. Pero, ulitin mo sa harap ko. Huwag yung nagtatago ka dyan. Tapang-tapang mo pag nasa kongreso ka
Ayan, hinamon na ni Atty. Topacio. Okay, may katanungan yung ating media friend. Go ahead, pangalan po.
Sir Sheena po from SMNI News. Sir, sorry attorney. Balikan ko lang talaga yung issue na ngayong sa Umanay Chinese Spy. Sir, ano pong basa ninyo doon sa itong issue nga ng Chinese Spy? Sa tingin niyo po ba, sir, parang gawa-gawa lang ito para maalis yung attention natin doon sa issue sa 2025 national budget?
I don't want to speculate kasi sabi ko nga, mahirap basahin ito. Maaaring ganon, but I'm not saying it is. Maaaring part of the ongoing policy of the government to antagonize the people against Chinese nationals. Nangyari din po yan sa World War II. After the bombing of Pearl Harbor, dinimonize ng American government ang mga Japanese nationals. Not only Japanese nationals, not only those who are residing in the US, even persons, Americans, persons born in the US of Japanese descent, nilagay sa concentration camp. Maybe many of you do not know that the United States did this too. Japanese, ethnic Japanese, nilagay sa concentration camp noong World War II. Nilayo sa kanilang mga bahay, nilayo sa kanilang pamilya, kinulong on the mere suspicion that they can be used as Japanese spies. That is how you start these things. Ngayon, yung sinasabi mo, well, I do not want to speculate. Although, I would not put it beyond the present government to do things like this para mawala. Kasi talaga namang defective yung budget. But I will not go into that. That's beyond the scope of this press con. That's another story for another time.
Okay, may katanungan pa?
It's on its way. Ito ay, kasi kailangan ito, padalan pa yung tanggapan ni Congressman Fernandez bago i-file sa Ethics Committee. But pinirmahan ko na to, nanotaryohan ko na, pinapasok ko yung in-house notary namin ng alas 8 ng umaga para pag pinirmahan ko, masumpaan ko, and then he is the one on his way. Attorney Rafael Antonio Andrada will be the one to file this. Hindi naman po kailangang personal ako mag-file. For today, yes, it will be filed today. Kasi alam nyo, I just want to show some members of Congress that you cannot abuse your rights and privileges without encountering pushback. Ito ikwento ko lang. Ngayon, umpisahan nila yung TRICOM hearing on guidelines daw on fake news. Kasi, eto, get this. Kaya nila ginawa yung TRICOM na yon dahil may mga fake news daw na targeted against members of the Quadcom. Unang-una, kung alam mo ang iyong konstitusyon, you cannot do that. You cannot start legislation for the benefit of a particular class of people. That is class legislation that is prohibited under the Constitution. Hindi pwedeng gagawa kami ng batas para sa amin lang. That's unallowable class legislation. Gagawa ka ng batas, mag-iimbestiga ka dahil kinikriticize ang Quadcom. Saang planeta na naman pwede yan? Baka sa alternate universe. Hindi po pwede yun. If you make legislation, unless merong class legislation, but make criteria. You cannot make legislation just to benefit a particular set of people. Basahin nyo yung si Barok. Sino yung apelido ni Barok? Yung tracker na laging nagdidemanda sa Supreme Court. Yung against the Truth Commission na kinonstitute ni Noynoy. Sinabi niya to investigate the abuses during the Arroyo administration. You cannot do that. That is class legislation and that law was struck down by the Supreme Court. Bakit i-concentrate mo sa criticism sa Quadcom? Meron bang kailangang batas pa? Meron na po tayong, we have the strictest libel law in the entire globe. In the entire world, tayo po yung pinapamahigpit na libel law. Isa tayo sa very few countries na criminalized pa ang libel. Meron pa tayong cyber libel. Meron pa tayong civil action under the civil code for defamation, fraud, and physical injuries. Kung pwedeng humingi ka ng danyos for civil libel ang tawag doon. Ano pang kailangan mong batas? Bago sasabihin nila, tatawagin daw nila yung mga representatives sa social media platforms, TikTok, X, Meta, di ba? Titignan nila kung anong guidelines against criticism ng Quadcom. That is prior restraint that is also prohibited under the Constitution. Kaya nga sinasabi ko, kung ikaw ay mambabatas, magpasa ka naman ng batas o magpaturo ka ng batas sa nakakaintindi sa batas. Hindi pwedeng puro Google. Hindi pwedeng puro Google. Mahirap po ang batas. Kaya nga 4 na taon namin pinag-aaralan yun. Yung iba may bumabagsak pa nga. Uulit-ulit. After namin mag-aral ng 4 years ng bachelor's degree, mag-aaral na naman kami ng another 4 years ng batas. Magre-review pa kami ng 6 na buwan bago maging abogado. O kung sasabihin mo, makukuha sa Google yung sagot. Hindi po. That is prior restraint. That is censorship. That is an abomination in a democratic government. Censorship. Kaya nga nawala na yung Board of Censors, di ba? That is prior restraint. Hindi mo pwedeng gawin yon. Ngayon, uubusin mo na naman yung pera ng gobyerno. Paglalagay ka na naman ng batas na useless, na pagdating sa Korte Suprema, i-strike down for being unconstitutional. Yung EJK nila, anong lumabas? Gumawa sila ng bill against EJK. Hindi nila naintindihan. Lahat ng killing ay EJK basta hindi in order ng court. Dinefine mo yung EJK, nakakatawa ka. Sinabi mo pag government official ay dapat life imprisonment kung EJK. Nasa batas na eh. Pagka ikaw ay public official, ikaw ay nagpapatay, qualified na. Life imprisonment na. Sinasabi nila pag may reward system, life imprisonment, price, reward, or promise qualifies a killing to murder. Life imprisonment na yon even without that bill. See? Nagsayang sila. Pinakain pa kami ng katakot-takot na Jollibee ron. Wala naman nangyari. Ang batas mo, kamote. Kakatawa yung batas na yon. Pisahin nyo. There is nothing in that bill. Hindi pa pala batas. There's nothing in that bill that does not already exist in our system of laws. Wala. Kasi nga, sa Google nag-aral ng batas. Yan ang sinasabi ko. They cannot keep abusing this. Someone has to stand up. Inutil ang Integrated Bar of the Philippines, ay kumilos. Yung Integrated Bar, naging old boys club na yan, party-party. At nagre-recommenda para sa judiciary, ay nako. Ito ba ilang beses na nasisita ng Supreme Court yan for unethical conduct? The latest is yung nanlibre, yung law firm ni Attorney Divina. Oo, ng junket ng mga opisyal ng IBP o abroad sa rito sa Balisin. O sinabi ng Supreme Court, mali yan. Noong 1980s, yung asawa ni Drilon, si Violeta, lalaban ng IBP President, ginamit ni Drilon yung facilities of his office. He was then Justice Secretary. Para ma-elect yung asawa niya, in-invalidate. Yan ang nangyari sa IBP. It has degenerated into a social club. Dapat yung IBP ang unang-unang mag-take ng stand sa violation na ito. Bina-violate, inaapi yung mga abogado, kita mo, si Harry Roque. Alam mo, lagi kong kalaban sa kaso yung si Harry Roque. I have no love lost for that guy. Pero, yung ginagawa sa kanya is unconscionable at wala ka naririnig sa IBP. Oh, anong naririnig mo sa IBP? Ginamit nila yung facilities nila para kay Bicoy, exclusive sa abogado yun. O, inireklamo ko. That is sadly what has happened to the integrated bar of the Philippines. Walang ibo, kamoting kahoy. May ulalo pa.
Iman, ground.
Ayun nga tinetext nila yung yung resource person. They should not do that. Hindi pwede yung nagte-text, you communicate katulad ng ginagawa nila kay Grijaldo. Because you're polluting the witness. You should not do that. Talagang brazen You know why? Because the present leadership of the House has cultivated a culture of impunity. Lahat pwede na.
Siguro para malito rin sa I'm sure na-brief na ninyo nililito.
Oo.
Baka may...
Gulo
Oo.
Bago magagalit ka pagka sinasabihan ng abogado na wag sumagot, karapatan po yun Are you arguing against a constitutional right? Di mag-constitutional convention ka o constitutional commission o whatever, di ba? At tanggalin mo yung provision sa Bill of Rights ng right to counsel sa legislative inquiries. Tapos, but as long as that provision is standing there, every lawyer should defend that provision.
Okay, sir.
Attorney, just for the record,